Good evening. My name is Jesus Garza. My topics were simple for this individual research project. My first topic was the role of communication in enhancing, I would say, work effectiveness of an organization. Primarily, what this article was about was explaining how communication is important from the superiors to the managers, all the way down to subordinates. It is very, very important to have the communications in all three levels because each level of communication plays a significant role in the organization, which eventually will lead to either success or failure. Now, it's very important that while we're communicating with each other within the organization, I should say, we also listen. It's important to listen because if you attain some information and it goes from one ear out the other, then I didn't really understand what the actual goal was. Now, my second subject that I did the article on was the silent killer of big companies. This article primarily involved failure of communication. Did explain different companies that have failed throughout the years, and it explained the consequences and the catastrophes that could happen if important information is not being listened from the subordinate all the way to the top employee. Everybody, in my opinion, plays an important role, and communication should be done in all levels, as I repeatedly want to reiterate. Now, the last article that I actually did was listening to patients for ways to increase business. Now, this article was a little bit odd because I'm really not into the medical field, so I wanted to take something that was challenging to me because business does go all the way towards the medical field as well. So I didn't want to talk about a blue collar job, etc. So this article was mainly talking about the listening aspect of communicating, how this nurse practitioner went from struggling in the business world to not receiving enough clients because she wasn't listening to their needs, to eventually realizing that her customers were giving her the answer to what she wanted to accomplish. So listening again plays an important role, especially when you're trying to start your own business, and is very important and imperative that business owners and even managers at all levels listen to what not only their employee needs are, but to what the customer need as well, in order to supply an overall satisfaction level that eventually will either expand the business or gain more capital. Thank you. I hope you enjoy my individual research paper.